everybody, it's me. My name is Jen, and I'm going to be leading you through a Rise and Shine yoga practice today, and we're going to really focus on our feet, which we never seem to give enough love to. So today is the day for the feet. So if you happen to have a yoga strap, I would grab it and bring it with you. If not, you can always use a sweatshirt, a pair of leggings, a belt, a dog leash, piece of string, anything like that that you can use as well. If you don't have it, it's not the end of the world. We'll do without, but if you do have it, this would be a great chance to grab it. I'll give you a chance to do that, and I'll also give you a chance to get situated, grab your stuff, grab your drinks, grab your space, grab your whatever, and we'll sit and spend a little bit of quality, quiet time, because it's very, very important that with yoga and other mind-body classes to really take the time and settle in to your routine and your practice and your flows, and not just literally run from one room to the other. Throw your mat on the ground, throw your mat on the ground and get started. As much as we do that in more like HIIT classes and cycling classes and things like that, we just kind of like, let's go, let's move, boom, boom, boom. We don't want to do that for a mind-body practice. So hopefully you have a strap or something you can use by now, and we will spend 2 minutes in this nice quiet pose of your choice. I like to do it seated. That's my personal choice, but if you want to lay down, by all means, please do so. Really focusing on your breathing, and you can do the gratitude list, the body scans, all that sort of stuff. But if that's not in your wheelhouse, not something you're interested in doing, just calm down, breathe, and just kind of focus. That's all I want you to do. Block out whatever else is going on in your day, whatever meetings you just had, whatever meetings you're going to have, just deal with it a little bit. So take 3 more nice deep breaths. And we are going to lay down on your backs and bring your strap with you. Let's take this over here. I'm going to stick my drink out of the way so I don't knock it over. Alright, so we are going to take your strap and loop it around one of your feet, it doesn't matter which, and I'm looping it around the bottom so it won't accidentally come off my bottom of my feet or top of my toes or anything like that. So I'm just going to lay on the ground. It's looped, but I'm just going to stick it out to the side here. And I'm just going to bring both knees in and just rock a little side to side. And then I'm just going to squeeze in and release. Squeeze in and release. One more. Squeeze in and release. Okay, so I'm going to grab that strap. I'm going to take the other foot and just put it out of the way. And I'm going to bring that leg as straight as it's going to get today and give a slight pull. The other leg can be bent, it can be straight, it can be wherever it likes to hang. Now, if you have something that's solid, like a belt or a leash or a yoga strap, I would like you to do this. If you have something that has give to it, like a sweatshirt or leggings or something like that, then just continue to stretch like we're doing here. But if you have something that you're not going to stretch out, I would like you to pull in and push away at the same time. So I'm pulling and pushing. And I'm going to release. I'm going to pull that leg in a little bit more. Kind of overriding our stretch reflex a little bit. All right, let's do it again. So let's push and pull. And then release and see if we can get a little bit more of a stretch. Obviously, you can't do that with something that stretches. All right, let's release that. And let's bring that leg out to the side. Let's bring it on through to the other side. And let's release, and then let's bring that foot to the inside of the leg. I'm just relaxing that strap. And we have a tree pose format, so we have this nice bent knee. My foot is up against my thigh. And I'm just going to take 5 breaths here. Push that knee in. And let's switch the feet with the strap. Alright, take your time. And let's bring that leg up. You ready to do that push pull? So pull the strap, push with your foot. And release. See if you can pull in a little bit more. And let's push and pull. And then one more time. Let's bring that leg out to the side. I have to adjust a little bit so I don't hit the wall. to the other side. And release, and then bend that knee. Bring that foot to the inside of the thigh. And we're just relaxing 5 breaths. Take the hands to the outside of the knee, push it on in, and then grab behind that knee and use it to pull yourself up. Remove that strap, but keep it relatively near. We're going to use it in a little while. Okay, so now we're going to transition ourselves. So we're on our heels. So we're here. Everything is wonderful and good. Now we're going to roll and be a little bit more on our feet to stretch those feet out. So we can do one at a time. So lift up, tuck one set of toes under, and lean back. Now if you have anything wrong with your toes, like grown toenails, bunions, anything like that, horns, this might be very uncomfortable for you, and if it is, obviously adjust, do what you need to do. I like to have my hand just on the ground. I have a little bit of weight on it, but most of the weight is stretching out this foot. And then I'll lean forward, and I'm going to do the other side. Forward, and now I'm going to do both feet. Trying to get as much of the toes on the ground. My pinky toes sticks up a little bit. But I'm trying my best to spread the weight equally amongst the feet and amongst the toes. And then I'm going to position myself so I'm leaning forward and I'm releasing those feet. All right, let's just bring one foot back and really stretch out that calf. And let's do the other side. To the center, I'm going to turn this way so you can see. And we're just going to bring one leg out to the side, lean on in. And let's switch to the other side. And release. And finally, let's go into a downward dog. And then let's walk up, feet to meet the hands, and slowly, and slowly, and slowly roll up to the top. All right, we're gonna do some calf work while we're up here. So if you need to hold on for balance, please do so. We're going to do singles and pulses, and together and pulses. Toes out, toes in, all that jazz. So let's start nice and easy. Toes facing forward, have a little bit of space, run underneath your hips, and we're just gonna come up and down on our toes, having something to hold on to for balance. Just go up and down. Make sure you have just as much control up as you do down. And let's pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. I like to roll through those feet. In fact, let's all roll through those feet. So I want you to position yourself so your toes are facing back, and right now this gives me an incredible stretch on the front of my foot and my shin. For some reason it's been incredibly tight for me lately, so this is like intense of a stretch. It's not so intense on the other side, but for this side definitely is. And let's switch out other side. Yeah, this side, easy peasy lemon squeezy, I can do this all in one day. Other side, for some reason, super tight. Okay, so let's now just do that all in one foot. So the other foot can be here, so it's on the ground but it's stable, or it can be actually up in the air. Totally your choice. All right, let's go. 1, 2. Let's pause for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Other side, same thing. Let's go up and down. Let's pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shake it out, roll through those feet. We're going to do that again with the toes out, kind of this duck shape, and we're going to do it with those toes in that kind of duck shape. So, all right, so together, our heels are close touching depending on your calves. They may be a little farther away from each other or not. Your choice. You decide how much of a V you would like to make. And they can be a little bit spread apart, so no worries. All right, you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, single leg. So this stabilizing leg is in that same kind of V position, and the other one is just kind of stable. All right, let's go. Let's pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And side V. Let's go. Ready for a pulse? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, roll through those feet. One more time through each. Definitely waking up those calves. And if you've been in sneakers or barefoot for a long time and now you're getting back into work shoes, putting on shoes that may have a lot less flexibility, steel-toed work boots, things like that, high heels, dress shoes in general, your feet may be a little screaming at you. I know my feet have been screaming at me just for walking around barefoot as much as I've been doing compared to being in sneakers all the time. All right, so now my toes are pointed in. This little like duck. Outside duck, inside duck. All right, ready? Let's go. Sometimes I have to put sneakers on in my house just so my hips can kind of realign because one leg is longer than the other. And pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It took me 40 years of my life to realize that one leg was a different height than the other, which was causing me hip pain. So you think you know about your body, but there's always something thrown at you. So if something's different, you're noticing something's odd, look into it and take the time to advocate for yourself. All right, so toes tucked in, let's go. And pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The last one. Let's go. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. All right, just going to move around, and I'm going to hit myself, and I'm just going to move around an ankle. Pick a side, any side, go around, all the directions, up, down, left, right. Work out. And the other side. All the directions. Let's make our way back down to the ground. So let's bring our arms up. Let's lean back. Let's swan dive down. Let's bend those knees generously. Place those hands on the mat. Step one foot back. Step the other foot back. And come into downward dog. I'm going to take my right foot and put it towards the middle of my mat. I'm going to take my left leg up behind me. I'm going to bend that knee, and I'm going to open it up to the side. I'm going to come back in. I'm going to bring that foot down. I'm going to switch and do the exact same thing. I'm going to bring my left foot towards the middle of the mat. I'm going to bring my right leg up behind. I'm going to bend that knee, and I'm going to open up to the side. Come back to the center. I'm going to bring that foot down, and I'm going to come down. I'm going to come into a child's pose. I'm going to spread my knees nice and wide, and I'm going to walk my fingertips down in front, bring my head down towards the mat. And I'm going to be here for 10 breaths. And then nice and slow, come on up. I'm going to grab my strap, bring it with me. I'm going to bring my legs in front, toes up. I'm going to take my strap, I'm going to loop it around the bottom of both legs, both feet. Make sure my strap isn't twisted. I'm going to make sure my feet are up nice and tall. Beginning when I first put them on, they were kind of tucked in towards each other. I want them to be independent of each other. I don't want anything affecting, I want my right side affecting my left and vice versa. And I'm just going to just slowly kind of lean forward, and I'm going to stretch out the backs of my legs or my hamstrings. more time. Walk those hands down, trying to get my back as straight as it can be. And then release. Okay, so I'm going to keep this band on my left side. I'm going to take my left foot and I'm going to tuck it in. My right foot is active and my toes are pointed up towards the ceiling. And I'm here and I'm squeezing this knee and it's wonderful and great. I'm feeling good. And I'm going to drop that head. And I'm going to lift up that head. I'm going to take this left hand and I'm going to bring it on the inside of that knee. And I'm going to grab the end of my strap. I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to rotate it so my palm is out. And I'm going to loop it just like that. Then I'm going to take my other arm and I'm going to loop it around. And I'm going to grab that band. And I'm going to see how close I can get. Maybe this is where I am today. Maybe I can go a little bit more. It's kind of what we're going for. Couple more breaths. If you don't have a strap, you can just try to get yourself in a twist and just kind of drop the strap and kind of be here this over time. Okay, release those arms and then straighten out that leg. Reset, I'm going to put the strap on my right side of my body. I'm going to take my right knee, I'm going to squeeze it in. I'm going to take that left leg, I'm going to be active with it. I'm going to squeeze that knee and I'm going to drop that head. I'm going to come on up. I'm going to take my right hand, bring it to the inside. I'm going to face the palm out and I'm going to grab my strap. I'm going to bend that arm around. I'm going to take my other arm around the other side and grab the other side of that strap and see how far I can get on this side. Just moving on in. Couple more breaths. And I release and put my band over to the side, or my strap. I'm going to face forward, wherever forward is, and I'm going to bring my feet together in front, and I'm going to open up my feet like a book. So I can physically looking at my toes, my arches, the balls of my feet, all that sort of stuff. And I'm going to spend 10 breaths here, giving my feet some love. You can always wash your hands after, don't worry. Two more breaths. Okay, and let's bring those knees in. Drop those knees to the side and start nice and tall. And then switch it out. All the way onto one side. We're going to do 3 rounds of side plank. We're going to do 2 rounds of 20 seconds and 1 round of 30 seconds. The first one we're going to do on our knees. Second one we're going to do on our knees or feet wide. And the third one we could do either one of those or feet stacked. So you decide 20, 20, 30, and then obviously go to the other side. So I'm going to be on my forearm, and if I want to fold my mat over, give myself a little padding, you know what? Why wouldn't you? Get comfy. Enjoy. All right, so everyone, we're starting on bent knees. I'm going to do a 20-second count is in. I'm going to count to 20. And then we'll rest, okay? Make sure that the weight is distributed equally amongst this forearm and hand to the best of your ability. And try to make sure that that shoulder and that elbow are in line with each other. All right, let's lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Drop, relax, give you approximately 20 seconds to recover, and then you decide, do you want to stick with your knees or do you want to move on to a staggered stance with your feet? And you can always start with that staggered stance and go, you know what, not for me, not today, not on this side, and then revert back to the other one, not a problem. Just remember what you do on side A, we're going to try to do on side B. All right, so let's start up again. Same issues with the arm. This time we're just going to have our legs straight and we're going to have our feet spread nice and wide to give ourselves a nice stability, balance position. Okay, are you ready? Let's lift up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, relax. All right, then we have one more left, and that one is going to be 30 seconds. If you make it to 20, you want to come down. Your practice, your rules, do your thing. Take a couple more deep breaths. All right, well, let's get ready. Set up that upper body, and this time I'm going to try to have the feet stacked on top of each other. I can always adjust as I go along. All right, you ready? Let's go. Lift up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Come on down. I'm going to grab a drink real quick. I suggest you do the same. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Nothing like ice cold water, like melted snow. I know not some people are into that. I love it. Okay. So I'm folding over on the other side because, yet again, why wouldn't I make this look as comfortable as possible? And I'm going to start with that bent knee, checking shoulder and elbow alignment, making sure that my weight is distributed as evenly amongst this entire hand and arm as I can do. And we're going to lift up in 3, 2, 1, and lift. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax. Take about 20 seconds to recover. round 2. I'm having my feet spread apart. Nice big center of gravity or division of weight. Are you ready? Let's lift up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and come down. Take about 20 seconds, and then we're going to do the final one with those feet stacked, potentially, for 30 seconds. Or whatever floats your boat. And then we're going to start pulling it down. Okay, let's get started. So our feet are stacked, unless we are doing something otherwise. And we're lifting in 3 and 2 and 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Come down nice and gentle. And then lay it all the way on your back. If you want to grab a drink of water, feel free. Join us here. We're going to bring those knees to make a little tent in the center. Hands on the belly. 5 deep breaths. Bring those feet in and bring those knees out. 5 breaths. Let's bring those knees in. Cross one leg over. Bring that other foot in. Take a big deep breath and grab the underside of that leg and pull yourself up nice and gentle. Then if that foot isn't active, mine was passive. I'm making sure that it's active. And I'm going to roll it down and I'm going to switch sides. Alright, let's grab behind that thigh and pull ourselves up. And let's be active in that foot. And then we're going to come down. We're going to switch back to side A. This time when we lift our upper body up, we're also going to lift the lower body up too. Or not. Options. Alright, so let's grab behind that thigh and then let's lift that leg up off the ground. And release, bring it down. Other side. Cross it over. Grab behind that thigh, lift that leg up. And stretch. And release. I'm going to turn sideways so I have enough room to do this. And we're going to do our nice little banana-esque stretch. So we are crossing our right foot over our left, and we're bringing that towards the left side of our mat. And our arms are up overhead, and I'm grabbing my right wrist. So I'm making a big stretch on the right side of my body here. making a giant banana shape or a letter C. And then we're releasing. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're bringing our feet to the right side of our mat. We're taking our left leg, crossing it over the top of our right leg, and bringing our left arm over the top. And we're bananaing the other way. And then we're releasing. We're coming to the center and we're going right into Shavasana. And unless there is something your body is just craving, please, please, can we do this pose or posture? Then by all means, please do so. Otherwise, we are laying on the ground or in another position of our choice. Checking the shoulder blades under. And we're finishing off our practice how we began, which is nice, quiet reflection. Let's wiggle those fingers and toes. And let's bend one knee and bend the other knee. And let's turn to the side that we don't normally turn. So normally I always turn to my right side. I'm going to turn to my left side. Give my knees a big old hug. I'm going to use this top arm to push myself up. Give myself a big old hug. Drop that head. Release one arm, open it up to the side. And come on in. Open up to the other side. And come on in. Switch. And in. And switch. And in. One more time. Switch. And in. And switch. And wonderful work, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this Rise and Shine Yoga. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. And I will see you next week.